Gotta replenish our electrolytes from last night. Why are you so much taller than me? I know, pass me that stool. I feel too tall. All right,
Is that better?
Let's
Okay.
do this. Just turn it.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't show.
Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode 2
Episode 2
of the Talks podcast. We're your hosts, Justin
and Josh, bro, your voice is
I know it
almost
is gone.
gone.
But I'm excited to do this, yo. Like we're on a roll. We're on
Is it?
episode
No,
2.
it's
Episode
second
2
day
is
out here.
happening. Oh my gosh, how's your night?
How was our
How
night?
was
Oh
our
my gosh. We'll talk about that after.
Oh, you know what? Just relating back to the first podcast, I want to ask the crowd. No one's in the crowd.
No one's here today.
It's just
too
us.
early. It's too early in the morning.
But
It's not even too early. It's we're recording at 10 a.m. right now,
bro, some people
10:13.
wait, this is their wake up time.
Not even.
And
Oh,
it's a Sunday morning.
I know.
We should be at church.
Stop.
Anyways, episode 1, I talked to you guys about how the little things can really affect like the way you do things in life that are bigger, like
Mhm.
more bigger things in life, like business or whatever. But anyways, I wanted to ask a question. Did you guys do your bed this morning? Because like it's as simple as literally it takes a couple minutes out of your day to just make the bed. You know what I mean? And then it gives you that mindset of a sense of accomplishment, that every morning you start your day by accomplishing something. So let me ask you guys one more time. Did you make your bed? And from here on out, you probably should be making your bed.
I got a question. Did you make your bed this morning?
I did not. I slept on the couch here in the studio. I do that often. Like whenever I'm here in Hamilton
Mhm.
and Josh's apartment is full,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm here in the studio just schlumping it in the couch. But yeah, it was a good night.
That's
what-
good.
you
Yeah,
know-
no. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, do you want? Were we gonna get right into it?
No, I wanted to talk to them about The Office.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
thought,
let's-
what have you been up to all week though?
Me practicing.
Practicing.
Because, for last night. I had a show, but we'll obviously get to
Yeah,
that
I was
later,
like,
but
are we keeping them in suspense?
oh, definitely keep them in suspense. But you want to talk about The Office because you're on a freaking roll right
Well,
now.
I mean, it's just
Jesus.
guys, if you watch the first episode, go watch it. It's actually a pretty good episode. I talked to you guys about how many times I've watched The Office. I've watched The Office like 15 times. Sorry, 18 times. 18 times.
Oh my gosh.
But I did want to bring up the fact that I was on season 5 and now I'm on season 8,
Oh
and
my
it's only been a
gosh.
week.
You crushed 3 seasons in 1 week.
Easy.
That's
But
crazy.
these seasons are obviously longer than like season 1, because season 1 was literally like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
These seasons are like 20.
What do you find? Okay, because there are not that many Office fans that I know of now. Because every time you talk about The Office, I know like my girlfriend, for example, she doesn't like The Office. I think she tried watching.
Yeah,
like,
my
3
girlfriend doesn't
episodes.
either.
Like, what is so fascinating about The Office?
You know what? I didn't like it at first. Like, it took me a good couple of tries to get through season 1.
Right.
But then once I got the ball rolling, I watched, I got real like, and then at the end of season 9, I'm like, man, like this really hurt. Like, it hurt me. Like that show ending really hurt me.
No
but it
way.
had to end because like I love the way that they ended it.
Yeah.
But the reason why I love it so much is because it gives me like a sense of comfort. Like to me,
yeah.
to me, it's so weird to say this, but it's like we're friends. Like
my
like
gosh.
it's almost like I already know.
You
it.
know these
It's
people.
so whack, but like I just love watching it. Anyways, I want to do the math real quick, just to do a little rundown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't get the reference. What's
Bro,
a rundown?
ask me when's the last time I
Bro,
watched
I
it.
do-
It was like years ago, and I probably watched like it twice.
Oh, that's a good question to ask you. What show do you reference often? Like whenever I'm doing like a reference joke,
I know it's always from
it's
The
always
Office.
The Office.
It
How about you?
It has to be anime related because
Facts.
I've been watching like anime. Like recently, I'm finishing up Fairy Tail again, watching One Piece again, and yeah, no, just all these small things like happy, like aye sir,
Hi,
It's
sir.
like, aye sir. I was like, okay,
Well, the reason why I can't watch anime is because I
yeah,
I
you
have to
you
read the
need subtitles. Because okay, like don't hate, but like subbed is obviously better than dubbed.
so much better.
Okay, good.
So
We're
much
on the same
better.
page. If you guys
Oh.
disagree, you can disagree. It's
So,
okay.
anyways, back to the mathematics. I've watched The Office 18 times, and I wrote it here in my notes, which is 201 episodes, and that would take 74 hours from from the first second to the last second, 74 hours, which is 3 days and a bit. And usually it'll take me like a month, maybe two, to like finish a whole the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching the show like every month, essentially.
Oh my gosh.
So every month that goes by, it's just a number that goes up 18, 19, 20 times watching the show.
That isn't, well, again, you have, like, with you driving back and forth place, like, what else are you going to do, right?
I just realized, like, everywhere that I go, like, I'm always traveling to different cities.
Yeah.
I'm an hour away from everywhere.
You were in Kitchener just
I was
yesterday.
literally in Kitchener yesterday. So no, I was in Brampton,
Mm-hmm.
then I drove to Kitchener, and then I drove to Hamilton.
There you go. And that's 2 hours.
That's 2 hours out of my day, and then I'll have to go back to, I don't know if I'm going to Brampton,
Or
Oshawa,
Toronto.
or I don't know where the hell I'm going after this.
Oh my god.
But I'm going somewhere.
There we go.
I drive too much.
I feel that. Yeah, no, honestly, driving is one of those things where, like, you like it at first, but
'Cause it's
then
so free.
give it a year, max. Like, you're gonna get sick of it. You're gonna get
I'm
sick of it.
already sick of it, but I have to.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's jump right into it, man. This is an exciting topic, and
This
there's a
is.
lot
There
to
is.
had
Guys,
said,
Yeah.
to have had said,
To have had
to
said.
be said,
To be. To
It's-
whom?
to
whom or
no,
who?
I was doing the
Ryan used me as an object.
so annoying.
Anyways, I tried doing an office reference, whatever. I tried it. Anyways, so, guys, last night was a movie. I swear, it felt like a movie to me. I was like,
And it's so much emotion.
so much
So much
emotion. So,
action.
for people who don't know what we're talking about, so I just did a show literally last night, and it was the greatest show, in my opinion, that I've ever done. Me and the Pants, like, we did so many practices. We nailed it. This is the first gig that I was like soloing. How did you feel about my soloing? Because I'm a vocalist.
Oh,
I mean,
like the
guitar
guitar?
solo.
Yeah. It was
So-
sick.
It was sack.
Sack.
It was sack,
So
bro. So, because I'm a vocalist, but then I'm a rhythm guitar player. But I wanted to branch out more and, show off more talent. So I've been practicing like guitar soloing and just making it sound more of a better performance, because every show I do, I learn from each show,
Oh yeah.
like each experience. And I was like, what can I do better? For the first show, like, I just did rhythm. Actually, let me talk about the first show I ever did. So, and this is how the Pants actually became to be.
Was I there?
Huh?
Was I there? I feel like I've been to
It was
every
the
single
Honest
one
Lawyer.
of your shows.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember. When was
It was the Honest Lawyer. It's back. John and you were there. Probably. I don't know. So the first show I ever did was here in Hamilton. It was at the Honest Lawyer. It's no longer around, but I think it's up the mountain. But besides the point, we were driving to the gig, this first time ever, and we were just gonna go like, oh, my name's Josh, yada yada. Like, that's how I was gonna announce ourselves. But it's like, oh, we need a name for the band.
Oh my gosh.
And
Don't tell me
and the first word that our bass player Cam, like, he said, I think it was Cam. He's like, the Pants, and we're all laughing. We're like, yeah, whatever. But then we thought about it. We're like, yeah, let's just keep it. It's like, yo, Josh Pascal and the Pants. I was like, dope. And that's essentially where we got the Pants from. Not a lot of people know that, but whatever. It's out there. If people want to hear it, we'll clip it. We'll clip this. And from that first show, I learned so much about how much work it takes to put on a show.
Oh yeah.
Like, I put
can
on
only
the
imagine.
show, like, the show that happened last night. Like, it was kind of a breeze because, like, I knew what I was doing. But
But
the
how
first
long
time
did it take you to, like, how long rehearsing wise did you do?
we probably rehearsed like the rehearsing part wasn't even what I'm talking about. It's more of the business side, getting the people right, promoting it, finding the venue first. All that is usually dealt with managers and agents,
Yeah.
right? So the perks of having a manager and agent is
deal with
they
it all. Yeah.
they do everything. So I just need to perform, or the artist just needs to perform.
Fair enough.
So managers, like, they would book the venues. They would email all the people they know. It's like, hey, we got an amazing band. They should play here, or they should open for this and that. And then they'd get the gig. It's like, hey, guys, look, got a gig. All you got to do is play. I'll deal with the ticket sales. I'll deal with the marketing. I'll deal with the PR. All that. That's what the agent or market managers do.
Yeah.
But as an independent artist, I have to do all of that plus practice, plus make sure, the show's great while, collecting the money, I had merch during the show, right? So I luckily I had someone to deal with that. So I was like, thank goodness. But if I had to deal with that all myself, bro, I'd be stressed.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just, you're piling all this stuff and essentially what I want to do, all I want to do is just perform. Yeah. I don't want the stress of, oh, how many people are going to come? Oh, how much merch are we going to sell? Oh, like what venue do we want to play? Oh, who do we want to play before or after us, right? If it's like
if it's a bigger
venue or not bigger venue, bigger event
show or
exactly.
Event. Yeah.
That's another thing too. It's like booking people with you. Like then you gotta deal with those guys, and let's say like some of them are late or early or yada yada. Like there's so much. But I've learned through experience. Like every single show, it gets easier and easier, just because it's like muscle memory, right?
Yeah.
But the fact with COVID, we took that year and I didn't perform. Bro, I was so rusty when I got back on stage at Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so rusty. And because I tried soloing at Jazz Fest, did not go as well as I thought. And I was like, dang. And that gets me back to, just trying to make things better and better every single show.
Yeah.
So this show, let me talk about it now. This show was the greatest. Like I started off strong. Like the first song.
Oh, the first song really
like
hit.
We walk on stage. I don't talk to anybody. This I had a tunnel vision. So like,
see, the problem is. Sorry to interrupt.
Let's hear it.
I was there to record it. I'm recording. I'm like, wait, Josh is going up. Is he gonna tell me to start recording?
Oh my
and
gosh!
Then he starts singing. I'm like, what's going on? And then I run to my camera. I hit record.
Oh no! Did I forget to tell you?
You didn't tell me.
My bad.
Tunnel vision. Go on.
Vision. So, because in my mindset, like every time I have a show, like me and the boys, like we talk backstage. We're like, all right, or we talk in the green room. We're like, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. This is our persona. We go on. We don't look at anyone. We go right on stage, and we kill it. Like we let our performance talk for us. So we walk up, get on stage. We're tuning. Everybody's still like bantering and all that. They're talking, and I hit the note. I was like, "This is a mess." Everyone turns. They're like, "Oh my gosh!" And then boom, right there, bro. The show just skyrocketed. It like song after song. I was getting more confident. Because I was very jittery in the very beginning. Like, my hands were shaking for some reason. But I was it's because, like, I had to get into the feel for it. So, the first set was more of that soft R&B, soulful. I cried during my last song.
You know what?
I want to hear from the, because you were watching, obviously.
Bro,
I want to hear what you guys thought.
When I tell you, I started crying myself. I was just, bro, I don't like seeing you cry, but seeing you up there performing with literal soul and heart and passion, and I was like, yo, this hits. Bro, it act like I was gonna tear up.
There
like,
we go. That's
really
good.
Bad. Even Sebastian, our boy Sebastian was there too. He was like, "Bro, I damn near started crying."
Did he?
Yeah,
okay,
it was
good.
So emotional.
So let me talk about it. So backstage, I was trying to think of ways because I knew Justin was recording. I was like, "How can I make this show unforgettable? How can I make this show this much better?" I was like, I looked at my keyboard player. I was like, "Yo, Kevin, should I cry?" He looked at me. He's like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, should I put like that much emotion into it?" And
wait, you faked that?
It wasn't fake. It's more of a show tears, but it wasn't fake. Like I really felt it in the moment. Like in my head, I was like really thinking. I was like, especially with the song like "Feel at Home."
Oh
I was really thinking. It's like for those people who don't like. Don't feel loved and all that. I was like, yo, like, let me make you feel at home, right? Like, let me take that pain.
Yeah.
Like, or let me take your loneliness and, like, let me comfort you. And I was thinking, I was like, damn, it's like, there's so many lonely people in the world, right?
Nice,
I was like, I just want to give them all the love. So I was, like, tearing up. But it was, like, happy tears.
Yeah,
right at the end of the day, they were, like, happy tears.
Yeah,
I wasn't sad at all. I was so overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah.
So it was crazy. And it was cool because so many people came out, and let me just say it here, like, thank you to everybody who came out and watched me. I had people from Kitchener come out. I had people from Montreal. Bro, Montreal's
Yo, our half sister.
our half
was there.
sister
Oh
reached
my
all the way from
gosh.
Montreal.
Tum Tum. Shout out to you
Yo,
and the
shout
crew.
out to Tum Tum. The crew, yo, you guys are sick. Oh my gosh, loved it. You guys are amazing. Drove 5.5 hours just to come see me. You know how great that makes me feel.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm a nobody.
No,
Like,
Josh, listen,
essentially.
you are not a nobody. 3-4 years ago, you were a
Dog,
nobody.
4-5 years ago,
5
bro,
years.
I was like, yo, what am I even doing? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
But now
it's
look at
good.
where you are now. Like, it's crazy.
Bro, yeah, I'm killing it.
Oh, and a little side note. Yesterday was the first time I've ever met Josh's girlfriend's brothers.
oh my
Bro,
gosh.
Alyssa's tall. Alyssa's not a
Yeah,
short girl. She's
Alyssa's
tall. Bro, her brothers are tall.
Bro, did you
Oh
hear
my
what mom
God.
said?
What did mom say?
Like, when mom met Ryan, mom's like, wow. So, our mom is 4'10", 4'10 and a half on a good
Bro,
day.
I wish I was there.
And my boy
Oh.
Ryan, he's a 6'7",
Whoa.
6'7".
How old is he?
He's only 15,
Bro.
So-
how tall is he?
6'7".
Oh.
So
how
my
old is
mom
he?
met, huh?
Oh.
So my mom met, bro. They're like, it's so crazy to see them side by side.
No, Josh. When I see you next to Alyssa, I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
that's
literally.
a crazy difference. But when I
Thanks,
see,
man.
when I saw you beside Ryan, I'm like, oh, wow.
Bro, he's
Oh.
sick though.
Yeah,
Because I
we're
got
short kings. Actually,
yeah, we're short kings.
well,
We're
no,
short kings.
Josh, technically, in the Philippines,
Average kings, boy, in the Philippines.
Let's go.
We're average kings here. Yeah, no, because our height in the Philippines, like, we're average.
We're average.
We're average. We're
Kinda,
fine.
a little taller than average.
A little taller than average. We're
Whatever.
actually good. Yeah, but whatever. Short kings here. We're all good.
Sorry, go on.
What was I gonna say? What else did I have here? Other than that, yeah, we killed the second set. Second set was more funky, bro. I love when people jump around and dance with me. Like,
Oh, buddy.
boy, it was
No,
so
Josh,
much fun.
It was so much
so
fun.
much fun. Yo, I was like, because it's cool because I don't see much faces. I actually couldn't see a single face.
Really?
I didn't know who I was looking at.
Oh, no.
Like, when I'm on stage, like, because it's really bright on stage, and then when you're looking out, like, I couldn't make out the faces. So I could have been staring at anybody. So I felt bad. I was trying to find people to look at, and I was like, who the heck are these people? But it was good. Like, how many people? Like, it wasn't obviously because of COVID restrictions, right? There was capacity,
Yeah, 50
but
was
I think we pretty much reached capacity.
Yeah.
So it was lit.
It looked like there was like 40, 50 people there.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's really good.
It was so so it was so cool because like in the video, like what I did was I actually turned my camera.
Oh,
around,
did you? Let's
and
go.
I pointed at me and the crowd, and it's all of us just dancing.
I love it. Oh
my
See
gosh,
that's all I want for my like performance and like music.
For everyone to have fun.
Not even just to have fun, but to smile and dance, bro. Like when I see people dancing, like I know that I accomplished the night. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is the best night. Everybody's dancing, right? Everybody's having a good time.
And everyone was there saying, "Oh my God, we haven't done this in forever! Like,
Oh,
thank God we're
yeah.
doing this!" Like, man, if
People
you-
miss it.
yeah, because obviously, like singing and dancing, like that lifts up your spirit. That really gets you out of a funk. Like, if anyone in that room, like, I don't know what, like everyone's
Everyone's
personal,
going through, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But being able to like get out of a situation, to be put into that situation with great music, a great crowd, and like it was just a great night.
Mm-hmm.
I also got super drunk.
Bro, holy man.
It was so much fun. Nights like that are so much more better drunk.
Oh, 100%.
See,
right?
I'm glad. Like after like a good, like I had like 4 shots of tequila
Oh,
that-
at the bar?
at the
Or
bar. At the
nice.
bar, and then we had like a bunch of drinks here at the after party.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the after party after, because like that's a story in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, yeah.
Sorry,
like,
I wanted to end. That's basically all I want to talk about with my stuff. Is there anything else I should talk about? Show was good.
With the show?
That's it. That's all I'm talking about the show. But I just wanted to end with this quote. I put it here because I heard this online. How big would you dream if you know you can't fail, or if you knew you couldn't fail? Sorry, let me say it again. How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail?
that's
Right?
huge.
And like, cause I take that like I take that quote and I put it in my like music life, right? It's
Yeah.
like I know 100% I will be playing like big shows like Madison Square Garden, like big shows like that, right? Rogers Center, all that fun stuff. I know I'm gonna get there. You know, I just need to find the right path, and I just gotta dream big. You know what I mean? Because I know, like, nothing's impossible, right? You know that out
Bro,
of anybody.
it's all about manifesting, bro.
There we
Like,
go.
If you know that it's like, if you know that that's where you're going, it's already given to you.
100%. And there you go.
I'm even gonna say that one more time, guys. Listen, manifesting is the key, but also putting in action. I feel like there's like a lot of layers, but manifesting is definitely
It's
the
a
first
big
step
thing.
because if you know that it's in your reach. I mean, not even that. Like, if you know that your dreams and your goals are right there in your back pocket, all you have to do is reach for it. It's yours. Like, you have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of time and when you do it, right?
Exactly.
But I like that quote. That's a really good quote.
Hopefully, it would tie into your.
It really does tie
there
into
we go.
mine because, guys, listen.
I'm gonna sit
Today's a
back
big
first.
episode. If you didn't already tell by the title, quit your day job. Quit your day job.
Do it.
Because, listen, your dreams and we have one life. Your dreams and ambitions are not going to wait for your second life unless you believe in, like, reincarnation and
All that.
I don't. But anyways, quit your day job. And that's actually, like, that's a loaded statement because I'm telling you that I'm telling this to certain people. Like, the individual that needs to hear this has a dream, has a goal, has a passion, and he or she is scared or they are too scared to jump out of their shell or break out of that box or put their foot in the door to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys got to understand, if you really want something, really, really, really want something, you need to put 120% of your efforts into it. I haven't talked about this publicly yet. Only a few of my close friends know this, and family, and some other people that just randomly know. Some people know, but I haven't put this publicly out on social media. I was a police. Well, no, I wasn't. I was a cadet. I worked with like the police force as a cadet with Peel Regional Police for 2.5 years. Long story, like, just to make a really long story short, the cadet program is basically for the younger aged people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say kids because at 19 you're not technically you're a kid at 19. Like, I was a kid.
No.
I got hired at 19, bro. I got to put on the uniform and everything, go out on calls, deal with bro, the amount of stuff I've dealt with, like, it's like, I still can't believe it. At the age of 19 and 20, going out and arresting people, chasing people, dealing with domestics, like, there's so much I did. Basically, I was on path to be a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
And a year into it, I told myself, no, like, I've never had a passion to be a police officer. I don't want to be a police officer, and I'm not going to be a police officer. I told myself that. And the funniest thing is, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do at the time. When I told myself this is not it for me, like, I'm not going to waste 30 years of my life being a police officer because, what, it's a good pay? No, it's not. I'm not passionate about it, so I'm not going to do it. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to get into music. Do you remember?
I definitely remember that, bro. That was great.
There was a stage in my life two years ago.
Yeah,
like, a year
2-3
into
years,
policing.
yeah.
I was like, I don't want to do policing anymore. I'm just gonna do music. What was I gonna do? I was gonna be a producer. I was gonna be a rapper. I was gonna do this and that. Bro, I was trash.
Nah, rapping, like,
No,
you have
no,
flow.
the-
That's the thing.
I know, but the producing side of it, bro, my beats were trash. Yo, I thought I was sick. You know those people that, like, they get into something like, oh, like, yeah,
It's
this
sick,
is
yeah,
so
yeah.
sick. And then, like, bro, I listened back to it like 2 years later. I'm like, oh, this shit is trash. Like, it's so bad. I just realized the light turned off. Oh, we didn't even turn that on. Yo, one second. We got to make this podcast a little better.
Oh, we
Like,
gotta
the
pop
visuals.
it up, eh? Wait, let's see. Ready? There.
Wow. How did...
There
Oh,
we
my
go.
gosh. I'm so sorry for the people watching. That makes a huge difference.
I mean, I guess not really, but
Anyways, back to my story. Music. I wanted to get into music.
Mhm.
So we're going to talk about the after party after this story, but it was a fun night. Anyways, That's the that's the reason my voice is kind of like raspy
yeah,
and like obviously not the normal
Voice tone, yeah.
because I was screaming, I was yelling. Oh, anyways, quit your day job. Back to it. Wanted to get into music, but realized like I love music. Like who doesn't love music? Well,
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
there's people that don't love music, but
No,
who
name one person who doesn't like music.
I don't know, but there's
There you
probably
go.
there's
Put it in the
almost-
comments. Name one person
Who doesn't like music?
There you go.
We'll
Everybody likes
call
music.
you out. But anyways, yeah, everyone loves music, but some people love listening to it, and some people love creating it. Like there's
Exactly,
two
yeah.
different types of people,
Yeah.
right? I love listening to it. I love creating it, but I didn't have as much of a passion as you do.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually a crazy story. I think I've talked about this in the podcast before, in like season 1. I went supboarding with Mateo.
Right.
We went down to Lakeshore, and we were right in the middle of like we paddled like 30 minutes down Lake Ontario,
Mm-hmm.
and Mateo told me to meditate.
Mm-hmm.
And what he said was, he was like, bro, like, just fall in.
Oh my god.
And we fell in. I get up, and I had like this epiphany.
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 What
No,
what
an
office quote
epiphany.
is that from?
It is actually.
From The Office?
Yeah. I had an epiphany. Create.
Mm-hmm.
Like, being able to, like, a bunch of words came into my life the next couple of years. Create, team. I think it was just those two. Like, creating something and being, like, having a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized it was all really thanks to Peter McKinnon that actually like started my goal to be a creator,
Mm-hmm.
like a video creator, photographer, whatever it may be. I realized I had a huge passion for it. So the second year I was into my policing career, I was just learning the basics of video and photography. And there's actually I have something here in my notes. 1 second. The only reason I know how to do a lot of the things I do now is because of the connections that I made through policing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many people I have to thank in, like, the Peel Police, like Peel Police officers.
Of course.
Because they've helped me so much. Like, there's this guy named Eric that I worked on at the front desk. He has his own videography business. Like, he's a drone pilot. He's like a certified drone pilot.
Oh wow.
And it was because of him that I actually
when I got a drone, right?
not got a drone. He told me like, yo, you should like incorporate your business. He was like, yo, like me and him were talking business, video this, video that, photo this, photo that,
Yeah.
at the front desk. Because he has a huge passion for it. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Like, I'm learning so much from him. And like the reason why I even created Ricosta Productions was because he told me to. And I'm like, wow, that really escalated quickly. Like, I'm like, and then this guy named Victor that I worked with, he's a real estate agent on top of being a cop, and he made me he asked me to shoot some real estate photos and videos for him.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first one to ask me to do that. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. He was the first one to ask me for an invoice. I was like, what the fuck is an invoice?
Oh my gosh.
Who else do I have to thank here? So yeah, thanks to I couldn't have done it without Eric. Couldn't have done it without Victor. I couldn't have done it without our boy Steven.
Hi Steven.
He helped me with a lot of bookkeeping, making a budget, and he taught me how to do a lot of things on Google Sheets. That's really helped me along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I couldn't have done it without you.
Let's go.
We
Look
have
at
this studio
We
because
got
of
this
you.
right here.
We literally have this building because of you.
Facts.
So definitely couldn't have done it with you.
Got you.
Who else here? I couldn't have done it without Francisco. Yo, Francisco, shout out to you.
Thanks for the cameras right here.
No, yo, thank you for everything that you've done, bro. And there's so many people to thank, and because of everything that these people have done for me, I am where I am today.
Mm-hmm.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
And like the message really telling you to quit your day job is actually like it's a huge risk.
Of course.
Bro, do you know how many people told me, yo, one of the sergeants that actually like helped me get hired, I told him straight up, I was like, hey Sarge, listen, I'm not planning on pursuing this. And he didn't get mad or anything. He was just kind of like, he tried talking me out of it.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, right? He was like, yo, Justin, listen, like I get it, but like you're walking out of a $100,000 salary, a pension, like I could have retired when I was 50. Yeah, I started at
No,
19.
but then what?
No, exactly. But I'm 50, yeah, I know. But anyways, yeah, he was walking out of pension benefits, like so many benefits of being a police officer, like having a stable government job. And he was like, "Yo, listen, Justin, like, do OPC, like go to OPC, which is Ontario Police College,
Right.
which is $15,000."
That's my tuition.
Yeah, so $15,000. He was just like, yeah, like go to OPC, and like if you don't like it, if you still don't like it after a year or two, you can just leave. But at least you have at least you have OPC to fall back on. I was like, that's the problem, having something to fall back on, bro. And I'm like, why would I invest? I really think about it. Like, why would I invest $15,000 into something I don't want to do, rather than spend it on something that I do want to do, which is photos and videos, creating, and then skyrocket from there.
Exactly.
So, you know what? I can't discredit like a lot of people that have told me like that I am gonna make it, bro. My boy Dante, before my contract ended with Peel, we went out for a coffee. And he had like a genuine concern for me, and it was like it was sweet. Like it was obviously like with like good intentions.
Of course.
He's like, yeah, bro. Like, what's your plan? He was like, he was really looking out for me because he didn't know like what I was capable of.
Yeah, there we go.
But that's the thing. Yeah. It's all about confidence. Like if you know, and manifesting. If you know where you're going to be, if you have a plan, if you know exactly what you want to do and how you're going to get there, and no doubt is the biggest thing. Doubt is the biggest dream killer. Because once you start doubting yourself, bro, that manifesting that you've done crumbles. Because, like, you really have, like, if you really want it, you really have to risk it all. Bro, I'm really happy at where I am right now. Like, even right now, like, I'm still, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm still kind of paying the price because I'm working way harder and a lot more than I did as policing.
Right.
But I'm having more fun, and I'm building a legacy. I'm building a name. You know what I mean? So, for anyone out there that's, like, like, for music, like, obviously Josh's path of being a musician, like, he could... Other than being a musician, what would you have done?
Nothing.
There we go.
You know?
Literally, there's no other plan than music, than being a performer, being just an artist. That's your only goal. There's nothing to fall back on. Same thing with me. Like I told myself, like, obviously not knowing that I wasn't gonna do it. I told myself, if I don't get to where I want to be at 30, I'll go back to policing. I told myself that because there's no reason why I can't go back.
Exactly.
But I'm not. Like even if I'm, that's the thing. Like I told myself this when I'm private. Like even if I'm 30, and I am not where I want to be, I am not gonna make myself more unhappy because I failed to do something. You know what I mean? Because everyone has that. Everyone, like, a lot of people, it's like actors. John Krasinski actually did an interview where he was like, yeah, like if I'm 25 and I'm not a successful actor, he's gonna move back and get a job. And then the reason he got into the reason he got into the office was because he almost flew back home to his mom, but his mom was just like, oh honey, it's okay, like try it out for another year. And that year he got the office. Yeah. And look at him now.
He was a bartender first.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
And I was like, man, like he got lucky. Because he wanted to give up.
He did, yeah.
But it was because of his mom. And that's the thing, like,
people
encouraging you. That's what you need in your life. You need friends and you need family that can support you every single step of the way. When you start doubting yourself, it's amazing to have someone that will push you.
Exactly.
That knows you better than yourself. And it's like I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, I love the people that have been able to push me to where I am. The clients, the friends that I've made. It's just been it's been a crazy year. 2021 has been crazy. And 2022 is just around the corner.
Really is.
It's like I have so much ready for I have so much planned for 2022.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm just so excited to see where this business or even this podcast or anything in my life is going to take us.
Exactly. Have you heard of the dip?
No.
So there's this book. I saw this on TikTok, and it talks about this dip, and it's essentially the point of wanting to drop out. Okay, so if we think about a dip, it starts here, and it goes down, and it goes back up. Have
Okay.
you ever heard of I think it's called like the second runner? Hold on, I don't even have Wi-Fi. It's like a runner's high.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know
yeah.
when a runner's running and then they get tired, but then if they keep going, they get a second sprint or a second like boost
Dose
of
of
adrenaline.
yeah, exactly.
That's essentially the dip. When people strive to go for something, but they start seeing failure in it, or like doubts, right? Like they're down here. This is where the doubt is. This is where their mindset is like, okay, I want to give up. But because you're down there, you don't want to give up. You want to keep pushing until you hit that high, and then that's where success is. Success is past the dip, and not a lot of people pass that dip. They drop out. They leave, right? They're like, this is too hard, and they just stop. But if you keep going, keep being persistent, right? Just weather through the storm, eventually you'll get through it. Because, like you were saying, people people were concerned about you, right?
Yeah.
Because they were scared, obviously, because they see people fail all the time. Essentially, like I see that. Well, I see what they were seeing, right? Like people tell me all the time, "Oh, are you sure you want to do this, or you want to pursue that?" But being in that dip, it really tests you.
Oh yeah.
It's a big test because essentially it shows whether you're gonna succeed or not,
yeah.
right? So for
But
people listening, just push through. That's all it is, right? You're just in the dip. You want to keep going forward.
And guys, one last thing, and like I'm gonna touch on this like on later podcasts, but I didn't get like. Here's the thing, it's okay to fail.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing. Like here's the thing, like when I decided like I didn't want to be in police anymore, like there's a lot of things I had to figure out, like what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to start a business. I don't know why, but I knew I wanted to start a business. Like 2 of my businesses failed.
It's probably because of mom.
Yeah. Wait, which part?
But the business part, because mom wants to do business.
Oh my god, yeah.
But go on.
But yeah, like I failed 2 of my businesses. Like they were trash. But when I came back to my third one, which is this, like the video and photo services, Ricoso Productions, I was coming back with experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm telling you right now, if you quit your day job and you really chase after what you want to do, you're going to get there. But you need to have a plan. And there's going to be a lot of failure. There's going to be a lot of learning. There might not be failure. You might be just absolutely fucking amazing.
See, and I'd rather fail than just doubt myself, because doubt kills more dreams than failure.
There we go. And I liked how you said, bro, how, for anyone out there, like being inspired and motivated, like that doesn't come easy. It doesn't come all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to be in your own space. But in regards to just the consistency of it, people that work through the uninspired moments of their life, like when they're not motivated, if they are still able to get up, do the work, show up and do the work well, they're going to make it. You are going to make it if that is you.
I like that. Clip that. Sick.
Anyways, I'm not going to be talking about a lot of my police stories on this podcast. I just wanted to throw that out there on the second episode. Quit your day job.
There you go. That after party, eh?
Oh my gosh. So much fun. I haven't had
so obviously because of COVID, like when's the last time there wasn't even a lot of people, right? But it's the people you bring, right, that make the party. Man, it was such a good time. Haven't played beer pong in a long time. So.
Oh my god!
Yo,
don't
I
even
killed
get me
it.
started
Yo.
with beer pong, bro.
Boys, I had a flashback literally yesterday of me and Schwab playing beer pong, but we were doing a weird thing where we stacked it up in like a pyramid. I don't know why
didn't we do that? That actually
it's
sounds
so
fun.
dumb. It's
Is
so
it?
dumb because it's like if you hit this cup will fall, and we're like, what
Oh
the
wait,
heck?
that yeah.
It's so dumb, but like, yeah, Like me and Schwa were playing beer pong for like a hot minute last year, like every night.
Oh
I don't
my
know why.
God.
It was so weird.
Yo, like here's the thing. Like when I get lit, like I get loud.
Oh,
Bro,
that's why your
I
voice
was-
is gone.
I was yelling that whole. Tell me I wasn't yelling that
Bro,
whole
you
night.
I loved it.
I was. Oh my God, I was so mad though. Guys, I was.
Oh, you guys are. Go on.
I was gonna say let's do some ASMR right now. Your voice is so raspy. Thank you. Anyways, no, guys, I was partnering up with my boy Sebastian. We were called Team Eskimos.
Should have been called Team Losers.
But yeah, no, we're called Team Eskimos, and we're up against Josh's friends,
Mhm.
Katie and Clarissa.
Oh.
Shout out to you guys.
Bro, they slapped.
They actually destroyed us.
They
I was mad.
destroyed.
I was so mad. So that was our first L of the night. And then from there,
First
it
L of
just
many.
first L of many. Guys, literally 4 games in a row, me and Sebastian kept losing. But that's because no one else was as drunk as us. I had
Yeah.
4 shots. I had like 6 beers. And I'm like, I can't see shit. It was so much fun. But those are the, like, come on. Those are the best types of, like.
Oh, 100%. It was a good night. It was a good night. What else did we do? We had a drumming contest.
Oh, we did
That
have a
was
drumming
lit.
contest.
Yeah, we did a drumming contest. Oh, and that because that was with our half sister Tum Tum and all their friends, all her friends. Sorry, bro. It was that was so funny.
No, it was crazy because, like, this was the second time we've met
met them,
her and, like, her group.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the energy that they brought,
Bro, Montreal people, bro, they bring in such a great vibe. I don't
I
know
know.
if it's them, but I don't know, but they're awesome.
But it was cool because we're already planning a snowboarding trip.
There we go.
Because me and Sebastian,
I've never gone snowboarding.
go snow. No, me and Dante went
I
snowboarding.
thought it was Brendan.
And, well, no, I've never gone with Brendan yet.
Oh,
But we're
wrong guy, my bad.
I'm planning on going up to BC to go snowboarding with Brendan. And I was planning on doing that in January, but these guys are just like, yo, come to Montreal. We'll snowboard at Mount Saint Blanc.
I don't even know where that is. What is that?
Like, honestly, I'm just down to travel and snowboard. Let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, lucky you.
Oh,
Jesus.
why?
I don't know.
You
I'll
don't
see if I can
snowboard?
Bro, I've never been snowboarding.
We're
I
gonna-
think
You
I'd be
should
pretty
come
good at
this
it.
year, though.
Maybe.
No, man, it's hard. Like, if you saw do you remember my vlog?
Yeah.
How I almost got a concussion?
That was
So
fun.
clickbait.
Yo, clickbaity. We'll go. We gotta go on a Monday. We gotta go on a Monday. I don't
Bro,
know if that works for people, but
I'm excited for this winter, though. This winter's going to be great.
you think so?
Yeah. Honestly, I thought in my head, I took a lot of pictures at the after party.
Oh yeah.
I don't think any of them turned out as well as I wanted it
No,
to.
you did some slow mo videos, and you're
Oh,
like,
those
"This
are
looks
pretty
so good," but you're a bit
I
drunk.
was kind of wasted, so.
It was a
And
good
I
after
usually
party.
here's the thing. I usually wake up with a hangover, but I think I'm good.
No, it was good.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Talks podcast with your hosts, Justin
And Josh.
We hope you had a great time listening, and we will be back next week with another episode.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna keep the ball rolling.
Oh yeah.
This is so much fun.
This is good.
So
I
much
like
fun.
this one.
And I hope you guys take something out of these episodes. Josh is gonna reiterate the quote.
Mhm.
I don't know why you said it in the middle of the episode.
I don't know. I just wanted to. I liked it.
It was real.
I liked it where it was placed. But anyways, for our end quote, how big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? Really take that in.
Take that in. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music, make sure you just hit that save button.
Yeah.
Because we'll be back. Weekly uploads.
Let's go.
With more conversations with us. So we hope you guys and girls and everyone stay tuned. And we will see you all next time.
Peace. Take care.